Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be doing a stock analysis of Lululemon. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. As you can see, recently Lululemon has had a quite rough. As you can see on the day of their earnings, as you can see right here on this 4th of September, they fell by 18.5%, which is absolutely crazy, which is 38 bucks. As you can see, they've recently been a lot higher. If we go all the way back here, as you can see, all the way back here in December of 23, they were all the way up in 515 bucks. So it has had a huge fall. Now they did fall all the way down to the current levels almost, as you can see right here in August of 24, then had a rebound all the way back up to 400, but ever since then it has been quite a rough ride. So as you can see overall, it's quite a volatile stock and it is very interesting. Now I do think it is a huge value stock at the moment. Now as you can see, if I go down to the PE of the stock, as you can see right here, as you can see the price earnings of this stock has just been falling like crazy. And this is a double effect because as you can see right here, if we go down, as you can see, they have increased their earnings but also their margins, and the margins is what is very important in the PE ratio because this means they earn more for each dollar spent at their place. So let's say in 2022 they will earn 10 cents for each dollar, and then in 2024 they will earn 17 cents for each dollar. That is the way to calculate the margins, which is increasing, and the stock price has been falling. So I think it's a huge value stock at the moment. Now I don't own any at the moment because I want to see them stop falling so hard. I want to see them make a bottom formation and increase just slowly or just trade sideways, at least like this right here. But I think it's a very interesting stock at the moment. As you can see, the market cap of this is quite small, to be honest, compared to the size of the company. It is $20 billion. Now the beta is 0.9%, which I think is quite interesting because if we take a large look at the stock, as you can see right now, as you can see, we have some huge fluctuations up and down. So the beta of 0.9 is quite interesting. And this is, if you don't know what it is, beta is how volatile a stock is. And this means it is less volatile than the average index. Now a P ratio on 14.11 is absolutely crazy at the moment. I mean, just look at this. They are clearly gaining market, and as you can see right here, they're just getting better margins. Now, as you can see right here, how they're making their money, that is in company-operated stores and in e-commerce, as you can see right here. This other, that is companies like Zalando and ASOS also selling their clothes, and this is also growing steadily but surely. But just look at the e-commerce, how much that has gained over the past years, and I think it's going to be absolutely crazy. Now you can also see down here it is biggest in the United States, but it is also gaining quite rapidly, especially in Europe, especially Northern Europe and UK. It is gaining quite fast, which is quite interesting to see if they can also get a huge hold on that market because what they're making is absolutely amazing, the products. Now, as you can see here, the capital structure, they have a market cap of 20 billion and a debt of 1.7 billion, which is a bit too much in my opinion compared to how much cash they have on hand. Now, something you should also note is that they have 8.8% of closely held shares. These are not free market shares, and it is most likely some investors or maybe the CEO or COO. And as you can see currently, the PE ratio of 14 is absolutely crazy, and they have a quite low PS ratio as well, about 2.26. So it's just amazing technicals in this evaluation wise. Now, as you can see also here on the earnings, they have just impressed. I mean, just look at this. Past 4 times they have impressed. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it is absolutely crazy. Now, the proper support levels for this is actually quite interesting to see. Because as you can see, we actually hit some support levels which were present all the way back in 18 and 19, as you can see right here on some earlier trades. But if you will fall even further down, the proper support level is all the way down here. And if we hit that, that is going to be absolutely crazy because then we have to trade all the way down here below 100 bucks. And if we did that, that would be absolutely insane. The only thing that I can imagine would put it down here is if there are some tariffs to happen, because of course tariff talks is everything these days, which would impact Lululemon because of course like every other brand, they produce their clothes in Asia. Now if you look at the seasonals for the stock, as you can see, if you just take the past 10 years, as you can see, some years are absolutely amazing. Then as you can see, 2022, 2024, and then this year especially, absolute horrid. Especially past year and a half has been absolutely terrible. Now in 2023 they did absolutely amazing. As you can see, some years we have great gains, some years we don't. But I truly think it is going to be a great company in the future as well because they're just growing and they're gaining more and more market cap, and it is just a very nice brand. Personally, I do think they are getting to Nike or Adidas status, especially just in women's clothing and wearing sports apparel. They are just absolutely huge in that regard. Now, if you look at the technicals for the day, as you can see, it's of course a strong sell, and for the month, it is a sell, which shouldn't surprise you. I mean, just look at this, going all the way down, of course. Now, if we take a look at the RSI in this stock, as you can see, recently it has been quite poor, trading downwards in the RSI, and we have several times we have been in oversold. Now, if you don't know RSIs, that is the relative strength index. So something that's below 30, it's oversold down here, meaning there's a lot of sellers in the market. If it's between 30 and 50, it's in the lower channel here, meaning that stock momentum is going downwards, as you can see right here, meaning there are more sellers than buyers in the market, and the opposite is true up here. Between 50 and 70, it's in the upper channel, meaning there are more buyers. And then when it's up here, it's being overbought, meaning there's a lot of buyers in the market. But something you should note about RSI is when it's up here or down here, it is more volatile than when it's in these two channels, because this means it is moving rapidly either direction. So always be a bit more careful when you see the stock trading down here or up here. Now the analyst rating on this, I actually think are quite interesting. We have 8 strong buy, 2 buy, 21 hold, and a 3 strong sell. And I just think this strong sell of a price of 100 is absolutely crazy, if you ask me. I mean, within 1 year, 500 increasing 200%, it wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Now, my personal target is a bit above 300. I think it's gonna easily hit that. I think it's a very, very nice company, and truly, I think it's gonna be right around here, 300. Now, as you can see, the annual earnings, they did guide a bit below here in 2025 and 2026 compared to 24, but then again, they are slowly increasing more and more. And that is, of course, because we've had quite high inflation, so they are estimating fewer sales. Now, as you can see right here as well, in the revenue, just slowly gaining more and more and more and more. And this is, of course, something that we love to see. Now, if you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And of course, remember, this isn't financial advice. This is purely entertainment and educational purposes. But if you want to see more videos like this, please leave the companies from to analyze in the comment section below.